Greetings and welcome to the pit.
To the pit!
Today, Herbie and I, we will be watching random TikToks that we found and we want to share with each other and share with you guys.
Which TikTok first?
Ooh. Okay, usually we go with yours first because I don't want to run out, so I will show mine first today because I'm feeling cheeky.
Ooh, let's switch it up, baby. Keep it fresh.
Okay, so
You know it's good with the thumbnail alone. That's you wheezing, me absolutely obliterating the crapper and almost putting an Elvis Presley onto Ian's blood. Okay, well that's the video, guys. Bye! You peaked way too early, Mia.
sorry, it was the first one on my list.
You know, you hear people talk about when you have to start pulling your t-shirt off.
And you like hold on to anything in your vicinity for dear life, and you're like, I don't know if I'm gonna make it out of this one alive.
So I love the animation. I don't know what the context is, but it just fits so perfectly.
I love those old-timey rotoscoped animations where you can
Yes.
clearly tell that it was traced over someone. It makes me appreciate it all the more because someone had to pull those faces. Speaking of universal experiences, I also find it really funny that like people who are lactose intolerant,
Oh,
they're the ones that eat more cheese than people who
Listen.
can tolerate it.
I have had friends and family, they order like, you know, the baked halloumi or whatever, and I'm like, bro, you're lactose intolerant. And they're like,
Yeah.
I would die without cheese in my life, so I completely understand. I'm sure that you've had nights like this with your sisters where it's kind of 2 a.m, everyone else in the house is sleeping, you guys are still up just doing stupid shit. And you know, when you get to that point of hysteria where everything is hilarious, like this is this TikTok.
Ow! Ow, no, ow. Oh no, that really hurt. Sorry. That really hurt. You like smacked me in my eye. Twerk.
What a slip! What? And the wheezing laugh. Oh man, yeah. Yeah, I literally had this recently when you were when you were telling me that you can't upload the video into our drive. Because you said, you know, hopefully my laptop doesn't explode. And so I sent that GIF and I was chuckling at that GIF. And then you sent me the voice note saying,
Mia, sometimes I just don't actually understand how I've managed to get through life the way that I have. I just realised what you said about there only being 15 gigs on the drive. Tell me why I was trying to upload a 40 gig file to the fucking drive and then being confused when it wasn't working.
And then I sent you the gif of Mr. Incredible trying to be sent out in the pod and his belly in the way. For some reason, imagining you sobbing at the idea of trying to upload the file and the gif just like clicked, and I was literally sitting there laughing at the screen like a maniac for 5 minutes.
Because Mia, you don't understand. Like, I had been trying to upload that file for like 3 or 4 days. Saying to my mum, I was like, I don't understand. It's keep getting this error message, but it doesn't tell me why. I don't understand. Imagine if you'd have never told me, I would still be trying to upload that file today, being like, I just don't know why it's not working. Oh my god, it was the pulling of the lips and then subsequently the food.
And the way she like chucks the tofu in as well. What are best friends for if not to like...
That's the thing. You know those girls have been friends for so long when they could just interact like that and it's not even a big deal. It's such a strong female friendship. We love to see it.
So someone said I wasn't emo. Looks emo to me. If I'm not emo, then why the fuck am I masturbating in the cemetery? You do you. You're not hurting anyone. They're all dead anyway.
And if they're hanging around in their spirit form, you know, it gives them something to watch. They're probably very bored.
Exactly. Yeah, they're getting a show for once. I'm sure that, you know, there's not much happening in cemeteries. They're all just kind of like kicking pebbles over there. Are you even real emo if you've never masturbated in a cemetery? Name the top 5 cemeteries you've masturbated in.
Name 5 of the dead people that are in that cemetery. Okay, amazing. I don't know this language at the top, but...
That's okay.
Was that a fly? What did he flick?
I think it might have been like a stink bug or something.
We can safely say it's like an insectoid of some sort. I love it. The immediate backlash as well.
Yeah, the girl was probably like sitting there eating the soup that her mom packed her for the trip. And she's like, ooh, I finally get to dig into my mom's soup. And then she's like...
So Mia, we obviously do a lot of cat content. We are crazy cat ladies. So it's quite rare that we get, you know, kind of dog content. However, this one never fails to make me laugh. It's just such a great TikTok.
This is a border collie, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Yeah. I know me doggies. Yes? Oh my god, this doggo got something wrong with it. And also it has a skinwalker stare. Did you see the eyes?
Like, its eyes are just staring directly into your soul, and I get quite unnerved by it because it doesn't look like a dog face at one point. It just looks like a weird face. Like, scary.
Yeah, that's why I don't really like dogs very much, because with cats, you look into their eyeballs and they're like demon slits, right? That's not a human creature. With dogs, a lot of them, you look into their face and they look like this scraggedy old man, and it's just so nerve-wracking.
I don't like that.
This one, I found a video of you and me practicing for war. I think we'd be great.
Yeah, there would be no panicking. There would be no getting lost because of our inability to navigate.
No clumsiness, no silliness. Yeah.
We would be excellent
like
soldiers.
that.
Yeah.
I've never been so embarrassed in my life.
Oh.
I went skydiving in a tube. And it went so badly. I thought I was having a stroke.
Okay. Oh, I so look forward to seeing how badly it went.
Yeah.
Oh my god. It's like, you know, when you pick up a cat and you like flip it onto its back, and they don't like that, so they're like wagging their like legs around to try and like flip themselves over the correct way. This is the energy that this video gives me.
No, even the instructor isn't trying to hold a flailing cat. He's just like, whoa! And her legs are going everywhere. She's flip-flopping around. Like, but then I do actually relate to her a lot, because I do genuinely believe if I went in one of those things, that would be me, Mia. That's how I would react as well, unfortunately.
You see someone doing something like that and you think, nah, I would be chill. And then you end up doing something like,
I must say to that girl, you know, I appreciate it was not a good experience for you, but you brought me so much joy. And I must thank you for that.
Bless you. Oh, it was a cough. Curse you. What?
That would have done numbers on Vine.
Yes.
You know it would.
So yeah, as of this video, we have to start replying with "curse you" when someone coughs.
Oh, absolutely. It is odd. I mean, I think it came from like plague times, you know, where the whole bless you thing came from.
Did it?
Yeah, because if you started sneezing, it was like a symptom of the plague, and therefore people were saying bless you. I think they were like, bless you and keep you, so that you didn't die.
Good luck.
你看这个西瓜很有弹性，跟皮球一样。
Yeah, that does sound like... Also, what is wrong with that watermelon?
I don't know. Like, again, short TikTok caught me off guard when I went back and watched it, like, for the, 78th time. I was like, oh my god, it's so accurate to the, what's the word, Mia, for, full stops?
Onomatopoeia?
No, punctuation. It was like, that's the perfect sound for that specific punctuation. I don't know what I'm talking about.
No. It's a perfect use of the squigglies given the context.
Sure, let's go with that. So, when you leave your coworker for 5 seconds, uh-oh.
That's you and me when we go to the army.
Yes, yeah. This is us when they... Oh, no.
Hey, bro. Can you help me out, bro?
Yeah, that's us when they've taken us off, like, you know, field service, or because we, you know, were too much of a catastrophe there. Mia, Herbs, go pack some boxes. And we're like,
Sure thing. We got it, Sergeant.
well, I'm glad that, because that's a very innocent work incident, you know, I guess,
Oh, yeah.
especially with big machines like that, there's very awful things that they kind of scare me. You know, those big units of like machinery. That's like a very gentle, innocent machine to have a little bit of an accident with. So that's okay.
Yeah, which speaking of work safety, there's like a channel that does work safety videos, and
it.
I like watching it because it shows accidents in like a somewhat comedic way, but at the same time it does show you work safety. So it's like whenever these videos show up on my feed, I love watching them. Factory stuff.
Lubrication should be
Scary.
carried out before starting the machine.
Be careful.
It is strictly prohibited to work with gloves.
Oh,
And I think
no.
they're actually based on real events usually as well.
It wouldn't surprise me, like, oh my god.
Be sure to concentrate after turning on the machine to avoid strangulation of moving parts.
Yeah, so people are a bit worried about AI and how that's going to impact industries. But I think this is a good example of maybe why we shouldn't panic too much too quickly.
Yeah, not yet. It's going to take another like 5 years for it to become perfect, and then we should panic. Removing rock. Come on, you can do it, AI. Perfect. I think it made it better.
The whole
What if its feet are like a chicken foot?
They're so scuffed. Like, you can see it's a baby, but when you actually zoom in, the details are like not there. So this is the real Aquaman. Okay.
I found footage.
Wow. What the hell? How is that effective in any way? But yeah, it's so impressive to watch.
How did he discover that he can do that as well?
I
Like sometimes you
know.
discover the randomest things while dicking around with your friends, and I love that.
I'm gonna try that next time I'm in the sea.
Okay, so I'm really curious about this. I must check it out. I think it's actually related to you, Herbie. It looks like it's
a very
about
tall
tall
lady.
women.
Yeah, it's a tall lady. One of my kind. What?
Oh.
What? I mean, okay. Fair enough.
Cute! No way he made a tall platform just to sit there and be like, look at this magnificent tall woman.
He just wanted to be eye to eye with her. Fair enough.
Yeah.
He did bend time and space in order to do it, but you know, that's fine.
Sometimes you gotta bend time and space to get to the girl of your dreams.
If he wanted to, he would. Oh, yeah, circling back to like, you know,
The bum bum.
I love circling back to bum bums.
Yeah.
Such a good party yesterday. Had such a good time. Oh yeah, it was. Oh my god! What the fuck? What's wrong? What happened? Are you okay? Do you need me to call 999? Oh, it's gone. Oh, it's gone.
We didn't get a satisfying fart sound.
it
And
was
there's,
more,
like, an
you
echo.
know, the shooting bum pain. It's not really fart related.
Okay, that's what you mean by shooting ass. I thought it was
Yeah.
farting. Oh my god, I hate the butt pain. Sometimes it's so bad your knees like buckle and you're like,
Or like if you're at work or somewhere in public when it happens and then, you know, you're sitting there and you're kind of like, but then you kind of have to play it up like everything's okay, even though you're like dying on the inside.
oh my god, this guy. This particular video and this thing that he does, it like created a core memory in my mind and now it haunts me. But it's also funny.
Cheese. Perfect. Okay, now let's do a funny one.
Okay,
Whoa! Damn, bitch! He said funny, not scary. What the hell was that? Don't ever do that again.
Oh my
Freaky
God.
looking ass.
Like, how did he make that face? And why did his eyes get so small?
has such a visceral reaction to it as well. Because I know he's acting, but like I genuinely believe like
Yeah.
if I was the photographer and someone put that face, I'd be like, what the fuck are you doing?
I said funny, goddammit! No, like, what are they called? The guys from Harry Potter, the ones that like sucky fucky your face and then like steal your sadness
the
or something?
Dementors, yeah.
Yeah, he did like the Dementor face.
Yeah, see, I was reminded of, I think there's like an edition of Alice in Wonderland. It might be the American McGee version of the Jabberwocky, but it looks like this, like with the two front teeth. So they're like, is this a weird deep cut reference to like the Jabberwocky?
This guy like evokes the deepest fear from everyone of like the most horrible thing they've seen.
Literally.
Okay, next video, baby. Oh, this is us when we're old.
Probably it's based on what they're, what happens.
Let's see.
And then one more. 3. Lovely. Now go back to squeezing. And now I would like to squeeze. Oh my gosh.
Did she say that this is one that I'm glad to squeeze?
No, she says,
I know what I'd like to squeeze.
Oh my lord. Did you know this thing that in the retirement homes they have like among the highest rates of like STDs?
I did know this, yeah, because they think they don't need to use any protection because obviously no one's getting pregnant.
And they're freaky and they're bored.
Yeah, they've got the time on their hands. What else are they going to be doing? You know, I get it. I get it. But you gotta, you know, gotta keep wrapping it up.
She was fighting.
Wow,
Fighting.
it was perfect. It was so good. There was this great trend, you know, when the Olympics were on a couple of months ago. You know, that trend where it was like, yeah, so guys, I don't think I qualified for the Olympics this year. And it would just be, you know, someone running up to do like some fancy gymnastic like trick and they would just like, you know, face plant on the floor. I love that trend. It was so good. So speaking of trends as well, so this was a trend that was going around recently of guys like spinning their girlfriends 360. And this was just this was my favorite of all of them that I saw.
Oh, yes. I have seen this trend. Oh my god, the poor girl. No.
The comments were making me crease as well though, because the girl kind of has to put a bit of like effort into it as well.
Yeah.
Whereas obviously this girl just like, I think she just dead weights, expects the guy to just like do everything, and he obviously just the momentum like wasn't there and stuff. But
she didn't even try, but also he didn't even try. He just dropped her and walked away.
Especially because like there were so many successful ones that I saw. And so, you know, when this one came on the FYP, I was like, oh, like another one. And then bam. No. This TikTok, you know, I would say as a lady who owns a big schnoz herself, this cracked me up.
Guys be like, your nose is huge.
I'll be damned.
Oh, I never thought about it that way.
Exactly. Let's put things into perspective, shall we?
Guys, it might actually not be small.
The cockroach in my room after I sprayed it with perfume. Yes, queen. Let's get it.
Roach out, girl. Roach
Wow,
out.
she's magnificent.
I like this one because sometimes you have nothing to spray the roach with and you just like grab a deodorant, grab a perfume, and it obviously doesn't do shit. It just makes the roach smell nice.
Yeah, that roach is like, thanks, sis.
I didn't know you were a girl's girl like that.
Then you just got to put up with the very fancy smelling roach in the apartment, you know? I will say for all of, you know, England's flaws in regards to, you know, our shit weather and, you know, climate and blah, blah, blah. We are quite lucky in respect to cockroaches aren't really a thing here. So at least we've got that going for us.
Lucky bastards. Roaches are awful.
I could not deal with those in any fucking capacity.
I had that happen to me once when I was in the bathroom and there was a cockroach sitting there and I didn't notice it on time and I didn't have my glasses with me and I had already gotten naked. I was ready to get in the shower and then it starts flying at me and I had to like in my half-blind state like swap it, like I just swapped it at it with my hand and I thankfully hit it somewhere and I'm looking at it like inching towards the door and it starts flying at me again and I have to smack it down again. So I was like playing, you know, like Fruit Ninja with a little cockroach naked in the bathroom.
It knew you were vulnerable. That's why it went in for the aggressive attack. It was like, I'll wait till she's nude. I'll wait till her glasses are off. Like, then I'm fucking going for her. Like, she will quite literally never see me coming. Now, Mia, we are obviously on a few different TikTok trends kind of like at the moment. The reason I love this so much is because of our discovery of the yearn for the yearn. Please enjoy.
Oh, my dad won this trend. Girl, I sent you this one. I sent it to you because I was like, A, yearn for the urn, and B, her dad is dead. And I sent it to you.
I'll never escape the dementia. When that came on my FYP, I was like, oh my god, this is perfect. Like, maybe my excitement just overrode the memory banks, you know?
But yeah, I think it does go perfectly with like so many of our running jokes here.
Yeah.
That's why I love it
Exactly.
so much.
Oh, it's just such a good TikTok. I can't believe I sent it to you. So bro was trying to eat lunch and accidentally met God. Jesus Christ. I don't understand what he was doing. Was he like blowing something out of a can? Like a blob of spam or something?
Yeah, I think it's like spam, and he took off both sides, and he's like,
Let me show you a fun trick.
and he was trying to blow it out into the plate instead of like scooping out.
Wow.
It is a fun trick, but
Yeah.
you gotta do it right.
You don't want to be like at them pearly gates when you were just trying to get some juicy spam.
Yeah, be careful when you're blowing your spam out onto your plate, okay? Don't make
Yeah.
the same mistake as
You know,
this
that
guy.
very
Maybe.
common experience that everyone has blowing your spam out of your can.
Oh yeah, how it feels to scroll. Oh, how it feels to cry while scrolling through TikTok. I can't read it.
Oh,
Yeah. Let it all out, girl. Let it all out. That was the cutest little hee I've heard in a while.
Oh my god, so much. I love her.
Well, you know, speaking of things that people do on a daily basis, like blowing spam out into their plate, it's just the natural part of being a human, I guess.
Exactly. Listen, we cry, we then laugh, then we can cry again. Listen, it's all a circle, you know.
Circle of life.